Hey, y'all. Come on in. Man, look, hit that like button, man. We need to talk. We need to talk, y'all. See, the real deal been trying to keep it real over here for y'all. But the things that I say, I want to convince y'all that I be knowing what I'm talking about. You know, I may not use the terms that y'all uses. I may not can explain the way you want me to do it your way, in a lawful way, but I can put it straight out to you, real. See, the investigators couldn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt. See, I evaluated, investigated that fault over there. And y'all wanted them to lock that girl up. I'm telling y'all. Some just ain't right. Some just not right. Now let's get to the prosecutor said that they have presented the findings of their investigation. They sat down and talked to the family. Now, if anything the family had to say around the feds, they should have said it. See, now the viral video wasn't too viral for me, like the way you all saw it. I didn't see a fight. I saw a fight, but I ain't see no beat down the way you all were putting it. Because I don't see worse than that. I just saw somebody was restrained from fighting. And it'll make the other person look bad. But the way some of you all were putting it out there, it was just too much. Now y'all know good and well something happened. Something happened. But it seemed like the truth was held back. You know. Now, let's get to the attorney, y'all. When I read, I try to comprehend. You know what I mean? So, the attorney with the United States Department of Justice, this is what they said, y'all. This is what they said. Comprehend now. That the available evidence, look at the evidence now, and autopsy results do not support a federal prosecution. I told y'all that. When they first said that Shanquella died from, let me pull up Mexican, hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the Mexico autopsy. Let's pull up their autopsy report. It didn't sound right. We couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. Y'all didn't understand it. It didn't make sense. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I type the right thing in there. Hold on. I don't want the United States. I don't want the United States. I want the one autopsy report from Mexico. Cabo. That's the one I want. Cause they not seeing no the United States not seeing what they saw. Let me put Cabo. They not seeing a spine injury. That's why I asked y'all, have she ever how she get a spine injury? Have she already had one? I kept asking that question. Okay, here we go. Let me show y'all this. Okay. We're gonna put this together. We're gonna put this together, y'all. Cause I couldn't understand it from the fault that I saw. Okay, hold up. Now, okay, let's look at it. We're gonna take our time. Sometimes you gotta take your time. Right here, it said. Now, Cabo said on October the 30th in Mexico, by medical exam, Dr. Renee Alberto, y'all already noticed that Shanquella body had a head injury 3 and concluded that Shanquella's cause of death was a broken neck. Okay, let's look at this. We're gonna look at this. A broken neck. They said a spine. At first, right? See? Man, I ain't got time. I'm trying to subscribe. They said a broken spine. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see why they trying to get some stuff. See, that's the problem. Everybody trying to make some money. Oh, subscribe to continue. Man, I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta do that. God, dog it. Hold on, y'all. No, that right there wasn't even set. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's look at this. Cause we gonna break it down. I ain't got nothing but time. Okay. Her arms were covered in scratches and bruises. Her right leg and her lower abdomen was covered in abrasions. How is all of that? I don't get that. I don't get that. I do not get that. See, it's a lot of things wasn't told to us from the beginning. Okay? Listen, y'all. Listen. Let's finish. The abdomen was covered in abrasions, and there were traces of vomit in her throat. The report said the U.S. autopsy found no injuries to Robinson's spine. I asked y'all that from the very beginning. How did she break her spine? With just getting, like, she didn't do nothing. It wasn't too much of that. I didn't get understanding. How did she? My child. The U.S. Autopsy found no injuries to Robinson's spine, but it did find a hypoxia isthmus brain injury. How? Well, I got a question to ask them. it was a brain injury. Let me see. If it was a brain injury, why did the federal? Okay, this what happened when Cabo put their autopsy down there. Yeah, this is what their autopsy. Let me pull it. I'm trying my best, Lord, to pull up their autopsy because I really need to see it. I just don't understand. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let me look at it. Okay, declined to pursue charges in her death and claimed a delay hurt the probe. Here are key details from the case. Okay, this is what they don't raise so far. Okay. Now, U.S. officials declined to pursue charges. We know that. Okay, let me go. Okay, we already know all this right here. Hold up. Let me show you. I want to go back to the autopsy from Cabo. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I'm gonna get it. Hold up. Let me do this. Hold up. Okay. What? Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. We gonna find out what happened to Shanquella. The examination and everything. That's what we gonna do right now. Cause I wanna get into some. It's some I wanna get into. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I wanna see this.
She was. I like it. Just hold on. I'll check it out.
Those memories.
This certain just make me cry.
But Shanquella Robinson's parents sit close to their heart.
She's on my mind. First thing I wake up in the morning. First thing that's in my mind is her. Shanquella.
She was a beautiful person on the outside, and she was a very beautiful person in the inside. She just had a beautiful spirit.
Shanquella's life and legacy. Now
Okay. Now, we understand that. We understand that now. Now, this ain't what I want to get to. Okay.
Either one do nothing about it.
Okay. Let me get out for this. Okay, this is not what I want. And this what I want. Okay, y'all.
Some mornings call for a breakfast
Okay,
taco
see,
from
I'm getting
Dunkin'.
tired of this. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let me just put up an image. Cause this, I don't want to see no fight. I want to see nothing. I just want to get into this right here. Now, I just want to put this picture up here, and I want to talk. It ain't the fact of accusing somebody of fighting something we know happened over there. Okay, we already know something happened to Shanquella. Okay, hold up.
Extradite Shanquella Robinson, a North Carolina woman found dead while fishing in Mexico.
Okay. Something happened in that room.
Authorities are not naming her. She's a direct aggressor against a 25-year-old after
Okay, people, it was a fight over there, okay? It was a fight over there. And allegedly, she was the aggressor, okay? They got in a girl fight. That showed that girl body. No, it made funny right there. But they got into it. Okay, let me get back to what they said over here on the attorney. Okay. The attorney with the U.S. Department of Justice said in a new release Wednesday that the available evidence and autopsy results do not support a federal prosecution. Y'all got to understand, a federal prosecution. See, y'all got to understand, it didn't happen over here in the United States. Let me just put it like that. It didn't happen in the United States, okay? A fight happened over there in Mexico. But I'm going to tell you something. The autopsy results do not support a federal prosecution. They cannot make them go back over there. Investigator could not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that a federal crime was committed. And so what y'all got to get the list of federal crimes that have to happen to make it become a federal case. It may became a case over there. If anything they wanted to do Mexico, they should have did it when they was over there. But when it come down to the federal, it don't. Their laws don't match our laws to what's gonna happen. They weren't gonna do that no way, y'all. They can't run Mexico no way. Whatever happened over there stays over there. Like they said, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Okay, an autopsy was conducted in North Carolina, right? Okay, that is now the prosecutors in the state of Baja, California, filed charges late last year against another U.S. woman whom they would not name suspect of killing Robinson. Listen, y'all, I asked y'all from the very beginning, you go back and look at my videos, I asked y'all what is a extra person or what's it somebody else over there. Was it somebody else in another room that visit or then like it said some more people was around? What? Who else? It's another person. It's another woman, y'all. I ask y'all, did anything happen out there at the pool? Or did anything happen with somebody old man? Or what else happened? This is terrible. Okay, but it's just not powerful enough matching with Cabo results to make it become a federal case in Georgia. We don't do the same thing that they do. Our laws are totally different. That's why they run in Mexico. Okay, anyway, listen. Against another U.S. woman who they said were not named suspect of killing Robinson. They issued a arrest warrant for the suspect who had already left Mexico with other travel companions after Robinson was found dead in a rental villa. Okay. Mexican federal prosecutors are trying to get her extradited to face charges in Mexico. But let me tell you something, Mexico. Y'all had y'all person, y'all claim y'all wanted. Y'all let them go. It ain't nothing United States can do about it. Come on now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Now, Miss Robinson, attorney, said at a news conference that the U.S. autopsy results, which have not been released publicly, reveal inconsistencies with a previous autopsy conducted in Mexico. So Mexico autopsy is not matching what needs to be matching. Okay, listen, y'all. I'm trying to break it down. Which that labeled the cause of death a severe. Okay, this is what Cop Mexico said. Spinal cord neck injury. Remember? When United States did their autopsy, it's not saying that that's what it come from. They're not getting the same results. So that means that they can't prosecute them in the United States. But in Mexico, let them get away. They knew once they crossed over, it ain't no turning back. Because they knew that Mexico knew that United States laws are not their laws. They knew that. That's one thing we're not going to ignore. Okay, and whatever they put on that paper. That's why you got to make sure when you go somewhere else so they can get you like this. There's probably so many folks locked up over there for nothing. For inconsistencies report. For them to come up and say spinal cord injury. And then you get over in the United States, you saving people's lives because they were going to be locked up for something not even cause. It's the cause that Mexico put on the paper. So we can't blame, y'all still want to blame those people when they're not the one that put stuff on the paper. They're not the one that rolled it out. It was Cabo. Now, she criticized federal officials for the speed at which they conducted their investigation, saying people on social media should not have had to create the movement behind the case. I'm going to tell you something. Y'all made so much unnecessary noise in this Shanquella Robinson case. Y'all were threatening people. Y'all were going behind the scenes, doing a lot of stuff. I would agree with her with that. That cannot be the message that the U.S. authority wants to send. Y'all made too, baby. They made too much unnecessary. No, they were going to people's jobs. You can't do that. Now y'all, okay. Now the federal officials said they will review and examine any new information. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're not gonna do anything, y'all. They're not gonna do anything. Just forget about it. Not forget about it. I ain't talking about forgetting up. Never forget about the case. Mexico knew what they were doing when they let them out, y'all. When they let them go, they knew what they were doing.
For video online, too violent to show, reveals Robinson assaulted in her hotel room.
Something ain't right about this. Something ain't right about this girl right here. Leg already hurt. She look like she already had a broke leg from injury of her leg. She act like an old lady to me. Why they ain't show her? They showed her in the room. Who is she? Who is she? Everybody who heard us from the video, who is she? We don't know who she is. We going by what you said. And she didn't do that much. This lady right here like an old woman. This like here, the girl right here like she late to me. This don't look like, I don't know who it is because y'all got to cover
Mexican
her.
authorities issuing an arrest warrant for that acquaintance, now back in America, for the crime of femicide, the act of killing a woman based.
Number one, we don't practice this law. We don't do femicide. If we do femicide, y'all be locked up every day, going to jail. The act of killing a woman based on her gender. Y'all listen to what it said. The fact of killing a woman based on her gender. It was a female. So what are they talking about? Killing a woman based on who gender? Based on who gender? I mean, where they get this word from? Where they get this word from? The act of killing a woman based on her gender. What? Female. It was a man? I ain't gonna even get into that.
On her gender.
On the one hand, the U.S. government is going to take this seriously, and on the other hand, it's not obligated to turn her over.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? It's not obligated for the United States to turn. They can't turn that girl back over there. People telling y'all that from the beginning. Once they don't left Mexico, it was over. It was done. If Mexico wanted to lock her up, y'all, they would have locked them up when they was over there. They didn't want to lock them up, y'all. They knew once they let them go, it was over. They knew it was over.
October 29. Local report state of has stable but dehydrated.
Okay, stable. You can get alcohol will dehydrate you. She should have had water, some cold on her head. They could have saved this girl, y'all. If they supposed to be so nursey and know what to do, they wouldn't have to go through this. Could have put something cold over her head, get her something to drink. Because the only thing they just said, she was just stable. She was alive. But she needed something to drink. She needed something. She couldn't have all that alcohol. Okay? So she was, okay, stable. She was doing good, y'all. But when she was stable, wasn't nothing wrong with her neck and spine. Y'all get me?
Adding Robinson's acquaintances refused to send her to the hospital.
They ain't got nothing to do with this. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all can't get upset with them. Mexico know they could have got that girl out. Y'all stop it now. They could have got that girl out that room. They want her out of the room. They got police officers. They not the law. The acquaintances are not the law. Can't blame them for everything.
Police report stated Charlotte went into cardiac arrest.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. She was dehydrated. What y'all give her? Of course, she gonna go in a cardiac arrest and was pronounced dead.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. This young lady could have been alive if only the paramedics, folk, doctors should have did what they supposed to do if she was dehydrated. She had a heart attack, y'all. She had a heart attack. They telling you right here and went into cardiac arrest. She had a heart attack. She died of a heart attack, not a spinal injury. Because she was stable. We told y'all that from the beginning. But now y'all want to listen to everybody but the right folks. Listen, medical official arrived before 3 p.m. Listen to Cabo.
Officials arrived before 3 p.m. declaring Robinson dead from cervical injury.
Now, how did he get to this? How you get from dehydrate, stable? Okay, first of all, we couldn't understand this from the beginning, y'all. How did he get from being stable, dehydrated? Now here we go with a severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck. Really? That's a lot. This is a lot to burden y'all to put on the inside of you. This is too much. So when she was stable, was the neck broke? Okay, what did y'all do? What did, not the children, not them young folks, I'm talking about the doctors who came in that room. What did they do to save her life? Did they just look at her? Anyway, Robinson declared dead from severe spinal cord injury. I'm like the United States now. How they come up with that? How they come up with that? I'm trying to find out. I'm like them now. How did they come up with that? An autopsy was conducted in North Carolina. And what happened was, it just don't, they issue an arrest. The local prosecutor in the state of Baja, okay, they did that. They want to get the girl over here and make it be American feds situation, but it's not their situation. Okay, that the United States autopsy results, which have not been released, they ain't released it though. But anyway, United States citizen cannot go to Mexico. Listen, United States citizen. I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all young folk didn't know this, but the older people did. United States citizens cannot go to Mexico, commit a crime that we all saw on the video, and then come back to America and say, we're on base, we're safe. But they did it. Let me read that again. United States citizen cannot go to Mexico, commit a crime. They went over there to commit a crime. That's what y'all saying. That we all saw on the video, and then zoom back over here to America and say, we're on base, we're safe. We're not going to be charged with a crime. She said, that cannot be the message that but that's the message that's what they giving them. But that's the message that been out though, Miss Robinson. They been saying this. The federal officials said they will review them. They ain't gonna do nothing. But anyway, That's what.
Dislocated
It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Ain't nobody gonna get arrested. You know, I just tell young ladies that y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop all this fighting and hating and all of that, because that's not necessary. It's not necessary and it's not fair. But sometimes the choices and decisions that we make is based on the consequences that it's going to take. There's so many different places you go, and there are a million crimes. Unnecessary. Guess how many people locked up over there? And they got away with it. When United States saw that autopsy report didn't match Mexico report. Listen, y'all, listen. There's other people in this. It's all 6 of them is involved. If United States autopsy didn't match Mexico autopsy, listen, I say autopsy, that will defend those friends, associates. That would let them be safe. Now, if Mexico, stop saying the friends because they don't control the law. If Mexico had the police there and had the doctors there, they are held responsible for what happened to Shanquella. But you got to realize that it's not the friends' fault for getting away with it. Y'all get it? It's not their fault for getting away with it. Mexico need to get sued. And it's sad that that the family is going. I don't want to see no family go through nothing like this, y'all. Even if they was wrong, still, y'all do wrong over here and get away with it. Y'all do wrong in the United States and get away with it all the time. Most of the men are deleting their women, unaliving their women, and they get away with it. So the crime over here in the United States ain't no different than over there. But once you release them people from over there in Mexico and let them come back over here, y'all had them. Y'all let them out the room, Mexico. Y'all could have locked all of them up then, but you can't lock all of them up when all of them didn't do nothing. They witnessed. I know they witnessed. And it's a different law over here than over there. United States ain't got no, what you call it? The word I want to say. Over Mexico. Y'all get in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. This is not about likes, share, and subscribe. It's about the life of these young ladies in this world who constantly, every day, doing what happened to Shanquella Robinson. It needs to stop. Will it stop? No. No. It only offend people like us who love people. We love people, so it'll offend us and not the other people. Yeah, I'm out.